All right, welcome back at 8:12. When it comes to true restoration, not all wellness treats are created equal. Whether you're drawn to the science of self-discovery, the serenity of the East, or the balance of mindful luxury, each destination offers a unique path toward renewal. Welcome back, travel expert Amy West. I'll tell you what, if somebody wants to give me a Christmas present, this would be one of them.
It's a good one. It's a gift that keeps on giving as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A little time to relax and kind of, get self-care. We talk about self-care all the time, right?
Especially this time of year. I mean, let's just face it, it's a very stressful time of year. We're all feeling it. You feel the pressure. What a great way to just be intentional about going into 2026, maybe planning a little getaway, a little retreat. One of them I've been to, but I've curated a really great list.
Okay.
Just for you guys.
Let's talk about, what is it, Beckley Retreats?
Beckley Retreats. I wanted to start with this one. This is the one that I've been to. It's in Jamaica, and we just were talking about this, but everything is cleaned up. They are back in operation. And Beckley actually has 2 locations that they operate out of. They also are in the Netherlands, but I went to the one in Jamaica. This is a little bit of a different retreat. This is a legal psychedelic plant medicine based retreat.
Gotcha.
So you're going to be going through these ceremonies. It definitely blends science as well as that traditional healing modalities. Lots of integration here. And not only do you have the experience while you're there, it's a 5-day retreat, but there's also a whole process before and after. So it's really all inclusive. You also get very close with your other cohorts that are there. And let me tell you, their facilitators are incredibly talented.
Right.
You also get like a whole 5-hour concert, like twice while you're there.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and I was watching the Aaron Rodgers documentary not too long ago, and he went to one of these.
Yeah.
And really just, he loves it. He kind of just subscribes to all of it these days.
It was transformative. I could probably spend the entire segment talking just about Beckley.
Wow. Okay.
And if you guys are interested, I always say this at the end as well, but I do have a $500 coupon that people can use too. So you can always reach out to me for that. But that was my personal experience, and it was really transformative.
Love free money. All right.
Yeah.
Kamalea Wellness Sanctuary. This one in Thailand.
Yes, and if this looks familiar, I actually looked this up last night. I was like, this looks familiar. White Lotus much? It wasn't at this retreat particular, but it was on the same island of Koh Samui.
Koh Samui, yeah.
And it's, tsunami, Piper, no. These were the things in White Lotus. Anyways, I had to just put that out there. But this one is really, really cool. They have over 19 programs, 50 specialists that operate here. One thing that really stuck out to me, they have these amazing meditation caves carved out of the actual cliff sides that used to be monk sanctuaries. And people that have gone here return again and again. So really, if you're looking for either a detox or maybe modalities that help you just with your body or muscles, they have something for everything.
Koh Samui is a beautiful island, by the way, if you've never been there. It's a long flight, but I'll tell you, when you get there, it's certainly relaxing as you get there, too.
It looks amazing.
One of my favorite areas, Arizona. I went to Arizona State and lived out there for a little while. Moraval Resorts and Spas.
Yes. Okay, so I was doing some deep dive into this, and it looks so relaxing. I wanted to take you guys all over the globe, and there's something about the desert here, and maybe you know more about this having been there, but they talk about these like energy vortexes that are out there. So I think it's really important. All of these particular retreats are centered in a place where people actually talk about the energy of the location. And you're going to see that here. What I loved about this is at your own pace. If you want something a little bit more quiet, if you want to have a lot of activities, they have hiking, they have equine therapy, they have like crystals and sound therapy. They even do past life regression. That's kind of interesting.
Okay.
So something for everyone. It really is kind of customizable for you.
Yeah, originally from the Northeast, I moved out there for a long time. There's just something that's relaxing out there. I actually worked at a wellness spa and retreat when I was in college, and people used to just flock there all the time.
Yes.
There's just, like you said, there's something about the energy out there in the desert that people just love, and those wellness retreats are big out there.
Yes, and it's the kind of thing like, a lot of times you go on vacation, you come back, you need a vacation from your vacation. With a wellness retreat, you come filled up.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so we don't have to go very far either, because the Don Cesar has a great spa.
Yes, and newly renovated as well. Okay, I was deep diving again into this 11,000 square foot spa. Wow. How amazing, how huge is this? We've got couples rooms, they have all different kind of modalities. One thing that really stuck out to me was their ocean voyages. These are treatments that kind of take you on a journey. They use different modalities, and they're all inspired from different oceans around the world, such as the Indian Ocean and beyond. So lots of very cool transformative transportive experiences that kind of make you feel like you've traveled around the world, but it's right here in our own backyard. Of course, beautiful views of the Gulf, right here in our own Pink Palace. And if you haven't had the opportunity to go there, definitely start there. Stay for a day, a weekend, or a week.
Yep, why not?
Make it your own.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times too, that service menu can look so expansive, right? You look at it and you're like, I don't even know where to start. A lot of times they'll put a whole package together for you for the day or a few days as well, if you don't know where to start.
Right, focus on your feeling. And I think a lot of us, when we get into these wellness retreats, maybe we are stressed out, but maybe you're just like going through a new season in your life. You are looking for direction. You're trying to get in touch with yourself again. Maybe you're going through transition. These are things that I found when I went on my wellness retreat. Almost everybody was in the same place of like transition in their life. So it's a great place just to kind of quiet, slow down, and get in touch with yourself.
Love it, especially if, you know, after the holidays, you're eating so much junk food and drinking a lot too, so you might want to, you know, detox.
A little detox, yeah.
After all that sugar and alcohol for the holiday season. All right, Amy West, if we want to learn a little bit more, how can we find all this stuff?
Come find me at amywesttravel.com, my website, my blog. That's also where you can find that discount, as well as on social media at Amy West Travel, everywhere.
Thank you so much. All right, Amy West joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Let's send it over to meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi. Courtney, which one of